Hello everyone. Today we get to continue the Emerald playthrough. This time I have my girlfriend over, so let's bring her on. You can say hi if you want. Maybe with more oomph.
Hello!
There, much better. Now, we're just going to continue the Emerald playthrough. It's a Nuzlocke. Let's put the rules in the chat. Speaking of which, I forgot to open the chat on my side, so let's do just that real quick. And I can hear myself from your end, so keep that in mind.
Oh, whoops.
So, permadeath, but I can use scavenged revives to bring back things. There's 7 total revives, so provided I pick them all up, I can revive up to 7 times. After that, it's just normal permadeath, so I have to be very selective. Yes?
I sent you the thing.
Alright, let me see. What the frick is that?
That's the game. That's the game I was talking about.
I have no idea what that game is.
The lady with the gun and the black hair, and she has a black coat on, and she has something covering her, her chest.
We're talking about other games to do on stream.
And she has her stomach is showing, and she's very curvy, and she has a gun. And she fights things. And it's a turn-based game, not this.
Yeah, I'll have to go through my games later to try and understand what that even is about. Anyways, so let's just get started. So as I was saying, I get to do up to 7 revives. Can only catch a first species per area. Not duplicate, but same Evo line is allowed. So for example, last stream at the end we got a Winkle and then immediately after a Pelipper. Even though Pelipper is just the evolution. But I cannot evolve the Winkle. I'll show you. Then battle style is set. Must use personal knowledge and can't look anything up, like no looking stuff up, because I'm sick and tired of having to play these games very meticulously, like planning everything. I just want to play them like how I would play them back in the day, so just using what I know. Then impossible evolutions are possible, so things like Kadabra can just evolve without trading, and I can run indoors and the text is sped up. This is just so I don't suffer as much, since these older games do tend to be quite slow. Now, last time we were on this route and I didn't pay attention to what the encounter was. Looking back at the stream, it was a level 16 tentacle, so we're just looking for a tentacle.
Went so fast with that first one.
Yep. So we're just going to catch a tentacle, since that's the encounter for this area. And then
People are just putting it in the background.
I explain in general. Now, also, since we're at Uford and we have done the 5th gym, this NPC shows up here now. That gives us a free sludge bomb, very important stuff. Let's also grab some extra vocabulary. Pretty party. So talking to these guys, every day we'll unlock new words for the easy chat system, which is this way's version of a chat. Then, if I remember correctly, yes, that's Route 106. And basically, for each route, we get one encounter. So I want to pick up the encounter for 106 and 105 real quick. Anything we already have gets excluded from the encounters. So we'll have to keep looking until we run into an encounter, pretty much. So for now, I want to train the Mytina and give Gyarados the XP share so it can level up a bit. Because I had the Gyarados in the daycare for the longest time. So any experience gained in the daycare does not really raise the stats as much compared to just killing things, because killing things gives you effort values, which is a hidden mechanic. So everything will give between 1 and 3 effort values in a specific stat, and every 4 effort values you get, that stat gains a +1. Now there's a hidden item here. I've played these games enough to know most hidden items. I'm still forgetting a few. We're just going through, doing all the battles we can, getting as much experience as we can. These are fully optional areas that I'm going through. Oh, yeah, I have one.
Oh wait, never mind.
This is the evolution. Let's just surf it. Can you speak up a bit?
I said that not everything evolving is cute.
Yep. Iron, let's give it to the Gyarados. Then the Linoon has found an item. This is the reason I keep this thing mostly. It has the ability pickup, so after every single battle there's a 10% chance it will have an item. And the higher its level, the higher the chance that the item it finds will be good. So level 21 that it's at is the sweet spot, more or less. Now we'll just obliterate these weaklings. Yep. And we can get some good items around these places. So lots of money related items like nuggets and whatnot. The moment we find something we don't already have, that will be the encounter for these routes. Okay, Lear, we don't want that because it sucks. Gyarados really doesn't get any good moves until way later. But it's important to raise because its Ice Beam will be the main thing we have against the strongest Pokemon the next gym leader has. She has an Altaria which is 4 times weak to ice. So obviously having a nice attack is going to make a world of difference. Ooh, Steve called us.
What?
Not
What am I supposed to be commenting on?
Yeah, you can just comment on whatever you like how there's too much water. That's what IGN said about the game.
And how people...
They said 7 out of 10, too much water.
How people are out here in the middle of the ocean,
Yep.
not getting eaten by sharks.
No, the sharks in this region are actually not in the ocean, they're in the river. Anyways, we've cleared
The
all...
river.
Yes. There's sharks in the river area of Route 119 here. Now, we've cleared all the water out in this bit. There's some trainers up here we can also clear. I want to farm as much experience as I possibly can before I move on to the other side of the map, because I want to raise a full team, right? But to do that, I have to split the experience so thin where I then will be under-leveled once we get to the harder part of the game. So I'm doing all the optional stuff now. Normally there would be an over-leveling rule where you cannot over-level your Pokemon. Ooh, max revive, that's an extra revive we get. I forgot about those. So we sell the mail, they sell for like pennies, but I need to make some room in the bag. In these older games, you are very limited in how many items you can bring with you. It's like 25 items, and then you cannot pick up anything more past that. So you have to be storing them in your PC. Hardstone, don't need that yet, we'll need it later. Alright, made plenty of room. Then we go further up.
Address.
Wait. I have not gotten the encounter for Route 115. So I should use a repel. I don't want a water encounter, I want a grass encounter. So if we go further up here, this area can only be accessed using surf. Bad matchup. Of course it leaves us on barely any health. Okay, I have the Mack bike. That's the important thing. With the Mack bike you can go up on the mud slides. So now we can access the focus... no. Oh, that's an iron. So the focus punch TM should be this one instead. Somewhere around here. Focus Punch is one of the strongest moves in the game here. Focus Punch, TM number 1. One of the strongest moves in the game, but it's a little BS at the same time. Alright, let's go into Sceptile. Take the hit, then Quick Attack, because Nincada, that thing, is basically the fastest thing in the game by a mile. It has the ability to every turn get a speed boost. So every turn it becomes faster and faster and faster. So critical hit. Oh, it burns. Lovely. That's the one thing I didn't want to happen. That's Dodrio's main attack. If you get burned, your attack stat becomes half. So I have about 80 attack here. But while I'm burned, it counts as 40, so I'm literally doing half as much damage. Which is not ideal. Now, Iron goes on the Gyarados. Heal Powder to heal that. And Kadabra goes first, so we can one-shot this Hariyama. Now, it used a move called Fake Out. Fake Out will make it so that you don't move for a turn, because you flinch, and it can only be used on the first turn of a battle. But this thing has the ability Inner Focus, which makes it so it cannot get flinched. So yes, it took massive damage and it almost died, but it still got the attack off. Now, 2 trainers here. Strength. No. Let's go strength on the Kadabra, lift blade the meditate. Since I don't think strength would kill the meditate. Then strength and lift blade. That small one, the Makuhita, is basically the unevolved form of the fat one I fought a moment ago. Alright, and moment of truth. Encounter for this route is Talo. Okay, that's actually really good. So far, I haven't managed to get a... Okay, this better not kill. Okay, good. So far I haven't managed to get a proper fly user. So this is a really good fly user. So when I need to fly around the map to go from one city to another, that is a really good choice. Because it can also do really well in battles. So it won't just be dead weight on my team. So we go to the encounter for that place, heal up, because my team is kinda beaten up. And then, I know I'm missing an area. Which area am I missing? Honestly, I can't remember which area I'm missing. It's like, oh, it's here. So over here there's Mount Chimney, and there's a quite useful item we can pick up inside of there.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
The problem is I have to walk all the way to it, and it's quite far. So we go further up. I should have healed in Mobile in hindsight, so I can just return faster. But in here we have Fiery Path. And now that I have access to strength, I can go in the back and grab the Toxic TM in case I need it, and the Firestone. So Toxic badly poisons the opponent. Normal poison does pretty much 1/8 of the enemy's health in damage every turn. Bad poison does 1/16, but then doubles and doubles and doubles and doubles. So the longer the opponent stays in, the more damage they take every turn, making it really good against some really annoying opponents. Anyways, let's just make our way back, and we head to the next gym. Also, we can play in the game corner. And since I'm here, I want to buy a few things. First, sell that, then buy. Here we can buy X items, and I want to stock up on these. So I'll buy 5x speed, 3x special, 9x attacks, 5x defense, 3 dire hits, 3 guard specs, and about 5x accuracies. Also, 5 more x speeds will do nicely. And these are items that will raise your stats by 1 every time you use them. Also, now I have the money to buy some really good moves. So, I don't want the dolls. So we have Ice Beam. I already have an Ice Beam user on my team, so for now this isn't that important. Later on will be hugely important. Thunderbolt. I could teach it some stuff on the team, but right now I don't need it yet. Flamethrower, on the other hand, I kinda do need this. And while here, let's play the lottery. Well, the roulette. So where should I bet? Pick one. You can either pick on individual ones, a full column, or a full row. But the more you bet on, the less money you get.
What?
So if you bet on just one, you get 12 times the coins. If you bet on a line, you get 3 times. If you bet on a column, you get 4 times.
There's a bumblebee.
No, these are Pokemon. Why not Azurill, Skitty, and Makuhita? I'll bet on this Skitty for starters.
Then can I do one?
Yes, we can alternate.
Okay, do the one that's right next to it.
This one?
Yes. That.
Nope.
It's like poker. No.
Not even close, it's just roulettes. So it was an Azurill, but the wrong one. I will go for this kitty here.
That's a kitty?
Like one off. Where will you bet?
That one.
This one?
Yes.
Nope.
Did I get it?
I'll bet on this kitty right here. Alright, we get one more ball. Where will you bet it?
How about
Tell me the color
top?
and
That. Yes.
okay, you got it. Jackpot!
Yay!
So we get 12 times 3 coins, so 36.
Wait, again?
Alright,
More?
let's do one more. I'll bet on this kitty down here. What do you bet?
Do the top one.
This one?
Yes.
Nope. Was a Makuhita. I will bet on this Azurill. Ah, it bounced on the other side. If you saw, almost got it.
Do the rat.
The what?
one in the middle. The rat in the middle.
This?
Wait, you gotta wait until it goes all the way around.
Tell me one.
Now.
I do want to go there.
No?
Alright, I will bet on this
Wait,
kitty.
What's the ones that
Ah!
I'm not even counting?
Just pick one.
Do the key. The top.
This one?
No, the bottom. Oh,
You said the top.
bottom. I know. It's
One off. Anyways, we've broken even. I'll cut my losses and leave. And I just remembered what it was I was forgetting. This. This is the third gym leader. Say that again?
Are you going to go get some more? Fight some more?
Maybe. For now, I'm going to go through this place. This is a new mobile. It's a special area. If we get to the end of it, we can get a free Thunderbolt TM. And that here is going to be our encounter for this place. Basically, the first thing I encounter in a place, in a new place, that I don't already have, that is going to be my encounter for that place, essentially. That's how the challenge goes. So, if I don't have the first thing I encounter, I get to catch it. Oh, that was a trap. So here, for example, I don't have this, but I already have caught something in this area, therefore I can't catch another. Alright, I'm going to use a repel because I don't want to be getting these encounters.
And you say I'm doing
Thunderstone. We turn off the generator here.
Why don't you put me in your titles?
Oh, I already have a long title.
You could put GM.
No, it's already really long of a title. Let's grab the rare candy.
Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke.
I just need... So here's the thing, if the title is too long, then it won't show properly. Especially to people on phone, because not everyone is on a computer. And I hate YouTube for it. Alright, so I use a repel, I get to Mobile, I grab the Thunderbolt TM. From Watson. Thunderbolt is going to be very helpful later on if we get a Chinchou when we get to the water. Switching bikes. Healing up. Saving the game for good measure, and then off we go. So 34, 33. No, let's keep the Mighty up front. Now here I can get an encounter for this route. Oh, before I forget, I need to buy repels. They don't sell repels. I have to go to the next town over. Maybe they have repels there. Only the trash repels, but better than nothing. Alright. I don't want to get an encounter until I cross the ocean. Because the moment I cross the ocean, I can talk to this guy and get the good rod. So now I can fish for some good encounters. Whereas if I use the beginner rod, the old rod, I would just get some trash. Whereas now I can potentially get something good. Magikarp I already have, so it gets excluded. We are looking for the first thing I don't already have.
Yep.
I really don't like the fishing in this game. That is Magikarp. It evolves into Gyarados. It evolves into this thing. Ah. Come on. I should be able to get something decent here by fishing. If I don't find anything on this fishing attempt, alright, so I guess it's just things we already have. That's fine. We'll get something new in the grass then. Now, strength, leaf blade, strength, live blade. These guys will be roaming the map. They have 3 locations they can show up, and every time you fight them, they will basically ask you for an interview. But if you beat them a specific number of times, I think it's like 99 times, they glitch out and they stop rotating the map, so they just stay stationary and you can just fight them back to back, over and over an infinite amount of times, making it so they are really good for just grinding experience and money, because all you have to do is like battle, then skip the dialogue and battle immediately after. And here we get some citrus berries, our first ones. These are very, very important. And let's get the encounter for this place after this battle, of course. So in the encounters there should be some decent ones. Can't remember if we can get Manectric here. Manectric would be quite a nice one. We might be able to get a second line Noon, but ideally not. Okay, Electric. That is the first stage of Manectric, so I will take it, it's equally as good. It might as well be a Manectric because it's already past the level it evolves at, so all I have to do is level it up once and we'll get a Manectric. Manectric kinda sucks, but it's still quite good at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, it sucks, but it's good. Alright, for this one I really have to switch out, because this thing can just annihilate me.
I'm gonna sneeze.
It's mute for a moment. That sounded more like a fart than
I sneeze. I sneeze. Why does it sound like that?
because you tried to like hold it.
I put my tongue to the tip of my mouth.
Yeah, like you tried to cover your mouth.
People still, like, people who sneeze with their mouth open, still in this day and age.
As long as you don't sneeze with your eyes open, it's all fine. I remember this really old meme from like the meme days. Like back in the day when we had the Forever Alone meme, the troll face, those memes, the OG memes.
There's still trolls out there.
No, like the original memes, like the Forever Alone or troll face.
Yeah, it's still out there.
You still see those memes very rarely, but nowhere near as close as often as you used to. And that's another revive, so that's +1 revives we can use. I think that's the 4th revive I've picked up. Now this is the berry master. He'll give you 2 random berries a day, and his wife will give you a berry based on the phrase you tell her. Oh, I don't have Latias. Let's just say this and screw it. Ooh, Lamberry. I'll take that. Lamberry is one of the best berries in the game. It can basically heal any status condition. So it's just some really good stuff. Then my Tina back in front. The Linoon is holding an item. X attack, I'll take that. And we are in Route 119. Here I have to use repels to get through the grass, because the grass encounters legitimately suck.
What's that?
It's a trainer. These are the mimic trios. Watch here. So, pay attention to his head. Let me make it easier for you to see.
Is that a ferret? I've heard of it being a ferret.
Okay, so every time you change direction, they change in the opposite direction.
That's cool. Actually, that's
So you basically have to trick them into looking in your direction. And I like that. It's just like a funny little mini game you play with the NPC, more or less.
Is that the butterfly that you're
That is Beautifly, one of the many butterfly Pokemon.
Oh, that thing is rare.
Yeah, in this game, that thing is a 1% encounter.
You should have gotten it.
I cannot catch something a trainer owns. If you try to throw a Pokeball, you are just wasting it. Now, as soon as I'm through these trainers, there's a fisherman. Switched me out. Oh well. So there's a fisherman with a Phoebus, and basically in this place we can get Phoebus, which is the rarest thing in the entire game. How rare you think? You have to fish it out.
No, 0.1.
It's not even a percentage. It's a lot more BS. I want to get Phoebus as my encounter for this route. And again, it's the rarest thing in the game. So try to guess how rare it is.
I did.
So do you see the water?
Yes.
Phoebus can only show up on 4 tiles out of the entire water. So on 4 steps specifically out of the entire area, and this is not the only water in the area. And very important, it changes every day. So every single day those 4 tiles change, so you can just be checking every tile little by little until you clear the full route.
Also,
This
in
is the thing.
Pokemon games, you have to walk back and forth to get a different thing.
This thing is the rarest thing in the game. That ugly thing.
Do you have one?
No. That was an NPC that has it. Now, there is a magic trick we can do. So, if we take our ID number. So, oh, I forgot. I'm not allowed to look things up, so I cannot. This is so tempting. Basically, remember how earlier in that water town there was an NPC that would give you a little phrase every day I talked about? It was pretty something, today's phrase. That phrase changes every day. That phrase alongside your ID number, which is randomly generated when you start the game, that phrase that is randomly generated at the start of every day, if you combine the two, you can actually figure out exactly where the Phoebus is going to be that day. But I can't do it because that would involve looking stuff up. I almost broke the challenge. So I have to just fish on 4 random squares and hope I get a Phoebus. If I get a Caravanja, that's it. I don't get to get a Phoebus. So we keep fishing in random squares until we either find a Phoebus or something that we don't own. Which is this, Carvanja?
You should get it. You'll see it again. Just to have it in your box.
So this Carvanja, since we caught it with the rod, a dive ball will pretty much guarantee its capture, and that is the encounter for this route. That is basically a piranha that evolves into a shark. Also, I did remember to switch bikes. What's this? You can do side hops on the bike, or bunny hops. And other tricks, like a jump that changes your direction. I like these small touches. Anyways, in the grass you can't really get anything good. Tropius is like the best thing you can get, but personally I don't like it because it's freaking ugly. Tropius is essentially just a thing with bananas dangling from its chin, like balls. It's like it has balls hanging from the chin, but it's actually just bananas. I don't know what they were snorting when they came up with the design. Anyways, level 36 is plenty good. I want to raise the Kadabra a tiny bit in time for the gym. The next gym is going to be level 35. Well, 34 to 35. It's fine.
I hiccuped. What the heck is that? Chopsticks coming out of ash.
Which one are you talking about? The fishy one?
The bird. No, the bird.
That's a swallow.
If you look like
it's based on a swallow. You know what I read.
If you look at it.
Yes?
If you look at it from afar, it looks like chopsticks coming out of it, or like going into.
Now, coughing, the purple one, loves to blow up, and that move can do massive damage because it's one of the strongest moves in the game. It has 250 power and halves the target's defense right before damage calculation. And hello there, dear Deb. How are you today? Haven't seen you in forever. I'm just doing a Nuzlocke here. I'm at the Weather Institute. Here we have to fight Team Aqua, one of the two evil organizations in this region. But first I need to make some room in my bag. Don't need the Firestone on me, or the King's Rock. And also I'm Greek, not Italian, but thank you.
Oh, somebody asked.
Yeah, it's just a former regular. Haven't seen them in a while though.
I wish I could see the comments.
It's on the
Can't
Twitch
even see
side.
comments. Oh, I gotta open up the Twitch.
Alright, so this place is full of things that the Kadabra can't really deal with. Kadabra cannot get Thunderbolt, but it can get Shockwave. And Shockwave is a really nice coverage move for the Kadabra, so let's lose Confusion for
Don't
Shockwave.
be too rude or annoying. Don't spam. Ask.
Yeah, just some basic rules.
Keep the drone.
Now, Shockwave just deletes these guys in combination with Psybeam. The only thing that can leave is the admin's Mightina. Can you repeat that?
I would need to make a Twitch account.
You don't have to make an account. The account is only if you want to comment.
Yes.
Ooh, Psychic.
Yes, I want to.
Finally we get Psychic. So I'm going to lose a Reflect. I might need the Reflect for the next gym, but I need the extra power.
Okay.
Being able to one-shot something is better than being able to tank 2 hits from it. Because if I one-shot it, then I don't have to tank a hit from it. Okay, Twister. Kinda trash. It doesn't say it in the description, but this has 20% chance to flinch, and in a double battle hits both opponents. So it's not completely useless, but on a Gyarados it is.
Too overstimulating. Having like three screens of the same thing.
Just have
I
two.
had the Twitch open, I had the
You don't have to
Snapchat.
have the YouTube open if you have the Twitch open. It's literally the same thing.
I know it was like so overstimulating.
Alright, this is the admin of Team Aqua. Selly.
That's an okay outfit. I remember a lot of girls wearing that.
She literally got turned into a black girl in the remakes. Yes.
I'm sorry.
And the fat white guy got turned into a buff black dude. Yes.
I'm sorry if this sounds racist, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I just think things should be kept the way they were. If they're a white character or if they're like black character, but like
Also,
I
we
also,
got
like all for like
yes.
people who want to act, people who want to act like in acting places that are a different color. Like, that's fine.
Now,
That's because they're actually trying. That's something.
it's like we haven't watched it in like almost 2 years, but there's this movie called Tropic Thunder where some white actor was so into the role that he had a reverse Michael Jackson to turn himself black just to play a black role.
Oh my gosh.
Now, this is the thing we got earlier, Tailo with Modest Nature. So this lowers the attack stat and raises the special attack stat. Now here's the thing, this thing learns almost no special attacking moves and only exclusively attacking moves. Therefore, this literally means it just sucks.
Didn't we see one of those earlier?
Yes, it's the one I got.
Oh, go back to the green one.
This Electrike. This is the one we caught a tiny bit ago. We caught it in literally the previous route. So this is actually a good nature with a good ability. So this definitely can be useful if we ever need it later on.
Look at this. It's like a little no.
This
That on top one because like it looks like a wiener doggy kind of, but like different colors.
I'll show you what it evolves into in a moment. Then we got this. This evolves into a shark. We saw the admin. No, the admin didn't have it. But yes, this turns into a shark that looks like a torpedo.
Yeah, sure.
And this is Adamant Nature. Pay attention here. So this is Adamant Nature, which from the next generation onwards would be amazing for this. But in this generation, water and dark are the opposite of what they are in the next generation. So they are special attacks. So this has a nature that lowers the special attack and buffs the physical attack, but the moves it gets are special attacking. So it ends up doing half as much damage as it, almost half, as it could potentially do. And then we got this for free. This is a little thing that it's not a ghost, it's a normal type that gets to use weather moves, rain dance, sunny day and hail, and depending on which weather it is, it will change form. So if it uses hail, it becomes ice type. If it uses sunny day, it becomes fire type. If it uses rain dance, it becomes water type. And then here it has powder snow, but if it levels up a bit, it gets a move called weather ball, which does 100 base power and matches the current weather. So then it can potentially do a lot of damage with weather ball. Problem is the stats just suck, like massively. And also I just hate the design because it's like a head with a ball sack right under it. It legit looks like a pair of balls.
I don't want to say anything, but it does look like balls or like.
And also it has the little thing on its head, so you could even think of it like as the tail end of a sperm.
Stop!
Now, Mystic Water is a really good item, so I'll keep that on me for now. Then Calcium I'm going to give to the Gyarados because I need it to hit a little bit harder. And all the vitamins just go on the Gyarados. And now we have a rival battle. For the rival battle, I don't know how well it will go. I'm going to start with Kadabra, since I'm pretty sure she starts with Pelipper. Yes. So Pelipper is 4 times weak to Shockwave. First turn it always protects, that's a given, but Shockwave should one-shot it. Then Combustion comes in, which is massively weak to us. Then Lombre usually will go for Fake Out, but we have the ability that makes it so that Fake Out cannot flinch us, and then we just murder it.
Okay. Kaboom!
So that was an easy battle.
Go like this. Boom, boom.
Then I just need to grab the hidden items, but I totally don't know where they are exactly.
My character is talking.
I don't remember talking to you.
Oh!
At least not at that moment. Alright, so one more repel.
I
Yes?
messaged her real quick, saying if she could make dinner when she comes.
Oh, I thought you were going to make the dinner.
Well, I am. I just looks like she's coming home tomorrow, and actually, I might. Or actually, no. For dinner, I want to have a night. So she's coming home tomorrow, and if she doesn't make
Okay,
it,
do you
then
see the blue dog thingy?
Huh?
This thing, that's the evolution of...
Let me pet his head.
That is the evolved form of that little doggo thingy.
I just want to take my hand and slide it, like you know how the head is vertically up. Like I just
Well, it has the ability static.
Oh gosh.
Touching
Okay.
it will electrocute you.
No.
Alright, that's all the trainers.
So bad.
Do you see an item off to the side of the screen? Past the trees, you can only access it after getting all the badges. And also, watch this. I'm trying to walk up, but something is blocking me. Do you know what that
The
is?
air.
Something unseeable is in the way. There's also another one over here. I'm trying to walk and it won't let me. I wonder why. We'll find out in a moment.
This is just game logic over here. You cannot walk through something that your character is small enough to walk through.
No, you'll see why. Now I really need to buy some great balls. I have the money.
You already
And finally some super repels. Usually 40 super repels are enough. I'm buying 50. I don't need to buy anything with my money right now. Here there's a kid that will trade you for that Volbit. If you remember the like the little bug earlier, that I said is a 1% chance to find, he'll give you a plasl.
Yes.
That's another encounter that's 1% chance.
Wait, what's that one over there? What's
Totally don't know
you
the answer.
answered right 2 times.
Yes, this is basically holding a coin behind her hands, and she's telling you to guess. I totally haven't played this game so many times that I know the answer. It's right,
Well,
right. It's basically right, right, left. And doing that gives you this TM over here called Hidden Power.
TM. What? I think I
TM,
heard that.
this TM, Technical Machine. Hidden Power is a move that will have a random type and a random power depending on what Pokemon you're using.
Oh. Can you please tell me?
What's this? I'm trying to go to the gym, but something is blocking my way.
What is in the game? I heard something out there. I think I need to go check on the dogs for a little bit. I don't know if they're scratching at something.
Okay, before you do, look here.
Just
So,
sorry,
you talk to
I
him.
call it up.
There, go bird Pokemon. And his Pokemon leaves. Then, if you go to a different town and find the Pokemon, you'll see that it's with a little girl. And then it comes back. And then he says that he's using his Wingull to send messages to his girlfriend. But you clearly see that this guy is more on the adult side. But his girlfriend has the icon of a little girl. So, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check them out if they're okay.
Alright, hurry back. Mute and let me know when I'm back. I'm not muting you on stream, just mute on your end. Alright, we've gotten pretty much everything. Then over here, I'll do the battle. That should be just barely not enough to evolve. Oh, never mind. Okay, so at level 37, this will evolve because I'm using the modified version that lets us evolve trade evos by level up. So now we have Alakazam, which is unbelievably OP. Like Sceptile at the same level, 108 speed, 93 special attack. This is 107. So it's basically the same speed, but then instead of 93 it's 117. That's like almost plus 25. It's plus 24 special attack. If only we could get the elemental punches on it, that would be busted, but sadly you can't because they are in the post game. Now I'll use Leiron. Fight these guys. So Mud Slap there, Strength there. Mud Slap there, Strength there. Okay, I don't want to give you an interview. Then we fight this guy. Metaplus should... I was about to say should almost kill, but it did a little bit less than expected. So I guess we don't have that high of an IV stat. A moment of truth. I want to get Absol here. Okay, Absol is the encounter for this route. Mud slap. Another mud slap. Another mud slap. Short stance shouldn't matter too much.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oof.
So this is my encounter for this route.
Who is that?
It's Absol.
Wait, I barely got to see it. Oh, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. And it's quite strong as well. It's basically a Nomen Pokemon. This one will show up when a disaster is about to happen. But because it shows up right before disasters trying to warn people, people think that it causes the disasters instead of being there just to warn them. Get it? So it gets a bad name because it just happens to be where the disaster happens. So it gets blamed even though it's trying to help.
That's so sad.
Yep, disaster Pokemon. It sharply senses even subtle changes in the sky and the land to predict natural disasters. It is a long-lived Pokemon that has a lifespan of 100 years.
That's a long time. That's almost like until a human, basically, and not all humans actually live that long. So honestly, having that as a pet would be nice, because it can live out you, or it can just live.
Now, what's this?
Like a little bit.
I wanted to get an encounter because here we get something.
Sarah, stop licking yourself. Stop!
Can you see here?
Yes.
I'm trying to walk, but something is blocking me. But then look at the water. Do you see my shadow?
Where? Oh, I see it.
What's that shadow over here?
Oh?
It's a Kecleon. It's basically a gecko. It can turn fully invisible. And this is what was blocking the path. Get it?
Yes.
And now we get the Devon Scope. This lets us make them visible whenever we want.
Oh, I didn't know if I can bring the buttons. I don't think she likes it that much.
Anyways, get back. Ooh, I forgot to pick up an item, so real quick before we do anything. Over here, if you cut the tree, cut this tree, there's a rare candy. That's an item that will immediately level you up by 1.
Also, when it turns nighttime, and does it ever rain in this game?
Didn't you literally see rain happen in the other?
Literally,
Yes.
you can go up and you can see this thing with the balls on its tail and the cloud that it kind of hovers on. But you can't see its legs.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Y'all, if y'all know what I'm talking about, it's a buff Pokemon. It floats on a cloud. It has
I think you're talking about an entirely different game.
oh, I swear it's Pokemon. I don't know.
Yes, it might be a Pokemon, but it's in a different game.
Why is it in a different game?
I think she's talking about Landorus or something. One of those.
Yes.
Something like that. Okay, level 34. At 42 it evolves. And we basically now have the ability to reveal those hidden Kecleons. There's quite a few. There's 8 total if I remember correctly, including the one here. but since that one never battles you,
Wait, what was that?
this is the puzzle.
Can you go through it again?
Yes, I will, but first, okay, what do we use? Let's use the Gyarados for this gym.
Also, are you just not naming them? Because I would totally name them.
I have considered naming them, but I get lazy halfway through usually. Okay, this is a puzzle. This is a puzzle. When you go through the gate, it rotates. So I will let you solve it. So tell me
Wait,
to go up, down, left, right, okay?
Okay, go up. Okay, to the right.
That's
No, that's not right.
this is right.
Okay,
It's just,
left.
it just mixes up left and right all the time.
Left.
Let's fight this guy.
I did it. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Robot Pokemon.
This is Carmor, it's basically a metal bird. Okay, what do I do here?
Go up one. Go up again.
I can't.
Oh. Okay. Now go to the left. Now go up two. Good job.
Or I can do this. That way I get to battle them one at a time, instead of battling them two at a time, making the battles easier.
That's the thing that evolves into like the thing I was talking
It
about.
evolves into a fluffy dragon.
Oh. What are you using against those?
Okay, this is the thing. So, I was talking about earlier. This looks like it has balls dangling from its chin, but it's actually bananas. Alright, what's the...
That's a rare one.
what's here? So, you cannot
We're just
go past here. So what you do is you go like this, then up,
gonna go up.
you rotate it, and then you spin this back down, and now you can get past it.
I like
I really like the puzzles in this gym.
so much Pokemon. Oh, I'm sorry. For interrupting.
No, it's fine.
There's so much. What is that? It looks like that bird is judging you.
It's a thing that can literally see the future.
Oh.
Alright, Dragon Rage to do some fixed damage, and then Bite to finish off.
I called the seagull a toilet. Don't they swallow fishes food?
Yes. Alright, so here. If I go up, ooh, I can't go this way. If I go further up, I'm stuck. I can't go this way. So what you have to do is basically you have to spin this around, then go through, then go through again, and now you can make it through. The leader is here, but I'm going to go back and heal because my Gyarados is almost out of Ice Beam, and Ice Beam is the main attack I'll be using in the gym because it's a flying type gym, and Ice Beam is just super effective against it. So let's go through the puzzle one more time. I like the puzzle.
Even through a couple.
Alright. So she starts with a Swablu. This Swablu is annoying because it's specifically designed to prevent you from setting up. So if you have something that can set up, you can't set up against this because it usually will start with a stupid move called Perish Song, where after 3 turns, unless you switch out, you will definitely die. So we just go for Ice Beam. Alright, so it almost died. That's important because here It's under 20% health, and now she's going to heal it. So she wastes one of her potions early in the battle, and that means she doesn't have it for the better things later. This is flying and grass, so 4 times weak to Ice Beam just gets deleted. Pelipper is a sitting duck against the Alakazam, so I can just switch. Pelipper, the AI is stupid with this thing. It will almost always go for protect first turn, therefore you can just freely switch on it. Then Skarmory, we can go for a Shockwave, get it low. It dropped my accuracy, but Shockwave will always hit no matter what. So even if it drops my accuracy, I'm safe. Then Altaria comes in. Altaria usually will go for Dragon Dance, will increase its speed and its attack. But Gyarados, just by coming in, has the ability to lower the attack stat, and it went for Earthquake, which we're immune because we are a flying type. Then Ice Beam should just delete it because it's 4 times super effective. It is bulky, that's the only reason it barely lives. Oran Berry, I never understood why they gave this an Oran Berry. So there's 2 types of berries that will heal you. Oran Berry heals you for 10. Citrus Berry heals you for 30. I don't know why they gave it an Oran Berry when the previous leaders have the better berry.
Don't kill it yet. It's bad. But don't.
What?
Because it looks like that, and it doesn't have legs, and it has a tail and a blue thing. That's what it looks like.
I legitimately have to go through the entire Pokédex to figure out what you're talking about. I'm not joking. Anyways. Let's put the Lairon back in front. Yes, it does have the EXP share, but I want to level that one up. Lairon evolves quite late. It evolves at level 42. And here we can get an encounter. Specifically, on the first style of a cave, you can never get an encounter. So we have to take a step up. Then I need to switch out of Lairon for a moment. We're going to Sceptile, and we use the Good Rod. This is one of the places where we can fish for something called Barboach, which is a water and ground type that evolves into Whiskas, which is a catfish. And it's a really strong Pokemon if you use it right. So I want to get a Barboach here, which we should be able to get with Good Rod. We might need Super Rod, but I'm fairly certain we can get it with Good Rod. I'm not allowed to look it up to make sure.
You can do it! I believe in you!
I'm having awful luck here.
I need to give you a little bit of luck.
Like, I keep not getting any encounters. The chance with Good Rod is like 40% if I remember correctly, 45 somewhere there, to get an encounter, but I'm just ultra unlucky. I'll just keep fishing until I find it. Now this place is not that big, it's just a tiny little cave with the TM for Sunny Day in the back. That item up there is a move Sunny Day, which just causes sunlight for 5 turns. Later on, you get a legendary called Groudon that causes sunlight for an infinite number of turns just by bringing it in. So, yeah, TM11, sunny day. Like, come on, give me the Barbodes. I'm definitely certain you can get Barbodes here by fishing. I know you can get surf encounters too. Alright, I'll do 3 more attempts. If I don't get it, I'll just try to get an encounter by just walking around the cave instead. Alright, last attempt, come on. Give me a freaking encounter. Fine. Alright, what can we find here?
What?
Trying to find an encounter. Maybe in the water. I'm pretty sure you can get encounters here in this game. I know in the remakes you can, but in the remakes they literally added stairs back here to go down and more stairs to go even further down. And here. So if we go through the Pokédex to where Barbodes is, we can see, do you see how it lights up in the area I'm in? Do you see my head?
Oh, yes.
And it lights up? That's because it should be possible to find here. Oh well. Screw it. Like if I go back in town and open the decks again, you'll see. So when it flashes red for the whole thing, it's the route. When it flashes red, like the little blocks, those are the caves. So I guess maybe we can get it in the cave here. Oh well. Alright. So off we go. Oh yeah, we have been watching a little bit of Harry Potter lately. And did you see how the thing changed into the water form because it's raining? That's basically the gimmick with that one. Now I should have a paralyze heal somewhere. There it is. Alright, so it goes for a dig. So we go into the Gyarados. Surf with the Gyarados, bite. Surf and bite. Yes, I will bite it again. Thank you very much. Ooh, another revive. I think there's only one more revive to find in the entire game. Okay, we drop its defense. We boost our attack as well. Okay, so it has used a move called Detect. This move protects you fully for a turn. But every time you use it, it halves in chance to succeed. So it used it once, then twice, then 3 times. That's 25% chance on top of a 50% chance. So that was a 12.5% chance to work for it and just got it off casually. Anyways, we get the Aspera berries. These are berries that will thaw you out if you are frozen.
scared of
Asper. It's basically pears.
Oh. Oh.
Alright, I don't want to take any serious water hit.
What is that? Oh, is that the evolved bird?
It's the thing that evolves into a Mexican.
What? There you go.
No, literally. It evolves into a Mexican.
Really?
Yes, sombrero and everything.
Can we see the evolution, please?
I don't have it.
Oh. Okay. Oh, there's a little chameleon again.
I can show it,
Nice.
but I'd have to
I like
evolve it.
chameleons. A chameleon would be a nice pet to have. Just have to feed it daily.
No,
just keep its food in there.
I don't like the idea of having a chameleon
Why?
because it just seems annoying to keep.
Does it make noise?
Not exactly, but like having to feed it, maybe it will start poking you with the tongue if it gets pissed off at you. Also, they kinda stink. At least any I've been near would stink a fair bit. Okay, this has water moves.
Oh, that reminded me of your old profile picture. That's so cute. Oh, the details, remember?
Yes.
That's so cute.
You say it's my old profile picture, I still have that as my profile picture.
I don't know. You have like.
Okay, Pecha berries heal you from poison.
Oh my gosh. Why are these so skinny goats? Hope you're okay. What's that?
Yes,
Ninjax.
it's a bee that's a ninja.
Pina colada.
Yeah, wait, does this count as a different route? No, still route 120. Over here, there's a hidden candy that I totally don't know about.
How many times have you played this game?
I've done a fair few playthroughs, let's just say. Also, I like the cloud effects here. There's the clouds.
I would really like to just look up at the clouds.
Ow. I was trying to avoid him and I forgot to stop running. Now, Sceptile has this move called Absorb, where it heals you for a little bit every time you use it. And there's Mega Drain, which is the stronger version that does literally twice as much damage. And then Giga Drain that does 3 times the damage. Right. But Sceptile, if you choose to evolve it, stops being able to learn those moves. So
It's a little weed.
yes, I have one.
It's
Perfect
just
for
like
snorting.
the babies. Babies.
Alright. Route 121 means we get a new encounter.
Oh, is that the butterfly you like?
No.
Which butterfly do you like? I thought you
None.
liked the one that was. I swear you used to really like the butterfly at the start of our relationship. I swear you did.
I like the butterfly. When?
Yes. Should be like all the internet colors.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't recall ever saying that.
Because it was so long ago.
Well, yes. Cliff Blade probably lives. Kecleon is extremely tanky on the special side. Okay, so Viper, we have an awful matchup against it. first turn usually will go for glare. So let's go for later on. Okay, poison tail, that's good. Should be able to tank that easily, even a critical hit. Okay, we finally see some familiar faces. That was Timakwa. They said they were heading down to Mount Pyre. Instead of following them though, we'll head this way. Now HP up. Zinc raises the special defense. Earlier I mentioned how there's this hidden mechanic, like these hidden values that will raise your stats permanently.
That Pokemon! Oh, that Pokemon! The Pokemon with the spirals, if they can either change in dots, Spira, or they can change in their spirals.
Yes, they can change the spirals, and in the last stream I was literally mentioning how I would definitely get a shiny this playthrough, and also that the shiny I have gotten the most of is Spinda. And guess what happened like 5 minutes after that?
Spyro would be a
Shiny Spinda.
It would be in such an amazing cosplay to do Spyro. Ooh, Spyro.
It's Spinda because it spins and it's a panda. Get it? Spinda, as in panda, and spin. But pay attention. This is how it looks. Orange. This one is green. This is a shiny. I was talking about in the previous stream the fact that nearly every single playthrough I've done on stream in the past like 40 playthroughs of this game, I've gotten a shiny, and how the most common shiny I've gotten in this game is a Spinda, and like 5 minutes after that I got this. This is a shiny Spinda. The chance of finding a shiny in this game is 1 out of 8,192. So 1 every 8,000 Pokemon will be shiny. I forgot the repel. Sapet, fine, I'll take it. Not the encounter I was hoping for. There's a lot better things I could be getting. But Sapet is the encounter we end up with. Oh well.
Oh well. Is there Snorlax in this game?
You can get it through trade, but not find it. Like you cannot find it in the wild. Wasting a turn with teleport just to save PP. And that should be the last revive in the entire game. There should be no more revives. There should be another max revive. I'm pretty sure there's 2 max revives total, or maybe 3 that you can find. I'm only allowed to use revives that I have scavenged. Otherwise, if something dies, it counts as permanently dead. And it might seem like I'm not using them up that regularly because I'm not having things die on me. But later on at the league, things might start dying left and right.
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
So I'm just saving them all for later. And that's how it usually is. Up until the league, things are pretty chill and easy. And that was literally what I was talking about, a max revive. So we found both a revive and a max revive. Max revive fully revives, like with full health, a normal revive revives you with half health. This is the fan club. The more popular you become, the more excited people will be about you. Then here, if you go upstairs, this is a little hotel, and talk to Scott. He'll just give you some encouraging words, but then after you beat the league, you'll also find the game director, as in the guy that worked on making the game, in there. And if you complete the Pokédex, he'll give you a little award. Anyways, we get the Pokéblock case, so now we can access the Safari. In the Safari, we can find things like Pikachu and whatnot. But before we do anything else, we can fight the rival. She's a little bit stronger than last time we fought here, but by barely any. This is the Mexican I was talking about. Sombrero and all. Then again, first turn it always protects, and she doesn't even have a fully evolved starter. Then once a day,
it's a Mexican song. Only Mexicans will get it.
once a day you can check if you've won the lottery, and you can potentially get some really good stuff from it, like a Master Ball that will always guarantee cuts anything you try. And in this place we can actually buy most items in the game. This is the department store. So for now I want to buy some Pokeballs to have them for later. I'll also need about 20 Ultra Balls. And we head further up. Here we have vitamins and X items, don't need those yet. Here is the important stuff. So these are TMs. I want to grab Fire Blast, massively powerful fire move. Thunder as well might come in handy. Blizzard not so much, and then Hyper Beam. I'm not going to get Hyper Beam yet, since it's kind of a waste of money. What I want to get is Light Screen and Reflect, and might as well grab Protect. Then further up, there's secret base items like Pichu Doll, Pikachu Doll, basically to decorate your secret base or your room. Why is the dog being so loud suddenly?
I have my windows still open.
Are they outside?
Ow! Ow! Yes, I am. I have the window open though. They're in the backyard. One is. Do you want me to close it?
Nah, it's fine.
Oh wait! She's trying to square up on me. She's putting her paws on me and everything. Okay, we gotta focus on the game. I'm so sorry, Theo.
No.
I'm sorry.
Up here on TVs, up here once a week normally, according to the game, but in reality it's just completely random, there will be a sale where they will be selling some really cool items for the secret base. Okay, Substitute, good move, but I don't really care about it right now. Substitute lowers your health by 1/4, but then makes a little doll to take hits on your behalf. It's good. The problem is the doll breaks if you would have taken enough damage. Alright, heart scale, then the next item should be here, then the next item should be here. I have some stuff to store. Everything okay?
Just bleeding a little bit.
Hopefully you didn't do something stupid. Again.
No,
I hope so.
that's nothing bad.
Sounds like something bad if you're bleeding.
It felt like a full like anyways.
Anyways, let's continue. Okay. Now here we might be able to get a new encounter. So I'll get a water
I don't
encounter.
want to end the stream soon. Somebody knocked at my front door.
Alright,
BRB,
excuse us everyone. We're going to mute. Alright, I'm back, still needed a tiny little moment extra. So let's try to get an encounter here. I think the only possible encounter I can get is a tentacruel. A tentacruel can only show up 5% of the time, I think. At level 35, if I remember correctly. Unless we can maybe try for a water, like fish encounter, to get something we don't already have. Even a Goldeen will do. I just want to get multiple options for water Pokemon for later when I need dive and waterfall. Alright. I guess we are out of encounters. Unless I have a level 35. Which I don't. Okay, screw it. Mount Pyre. Do I want an encounter in here? Or an encounter outside? I think I will go for an encounter outside and get Vulpix. Because that will be a lot more useful since I have absolutely no fire types. Oh, and my girlfriend is back, so excuse me for a moment. Alright, we're back.
Well, back to what I was saying. I was gonna say that I like all the baby, what's it called? Those little baby Pokemons.
What baby Pokemons?
The baby Pokemons, they call them baby Pokemons.
Ooh, the Linoon got sent in. That is not a fighter. This thing needs to stop going for Whirlwind, it's pissing me off. Alright. So
okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Alright, but
I'm going to mute.
Mute, and I'm going through a spooky place, like this is a tower with ghosts and stuff. And we can get some good stuff potentially from this place, but in particular I'm going to get a little fox thingy. It's a fire fox.
I'm sorry that I keep trying to interrupt you. It just feels like if I don't interrupt, then I won't get to say what I want to say.
It's fine.
It's not that. It's not that. It's just I won't get to say what I like about the Pokemon, and then it will be past, and then everybody will be like, "What the heck are you talking about?" And I don't want that to happen.
I get that.
Okay.
Now, this is Wobbuffet.
Thank you.
This is a run killer in Nuzlocke if you are not prepared for it. Thankfully, I knew this was coming and I'm prepared for it. So this thing has a mountain of health, but no attacking moves. The only way it damages you is by using the move Counter or Mirror Coat. Counter will do the damage it took from a physical attack twice back to you. So if you did 50 damage to it, you will take 100 damage. And Mirror Coat will do the same, but for special moves. Now, the thing is, Mirror Coat is a psychic type move, and psychic does not work on dark. So if I hit it with bite, it will take a ton of damage, but then Mirror Coat or Counter will not be able to damage me whatsoever, because Mirror Coat is impossible to damage dark types with. So as long as I use a special move like Bite, I'm perfectly safe against it. Whereas if I was using one of my other mons and the thing lived, I'd be straight up screwed. Alright, we register the breeder. I need to keep using repels because again I want to get the encounter on the outside for Vulpix. And while going through this place, I'm also training my Leiron in the back to evolve into one of the coolest 3rd generation Pokemon. Pretty sure I've shown it to you. Alright, this guy has fighting types. Fake out, even a critical hit should be possible to live, now that we have a little bit more tank over being a Kadabra. Then these trainers will also have a Wobbuffet like the one on the right.
Sorry, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
I've only took like 3 minutes of the...
Yeah, it's fine. Here,
I tried.
Bite, it lives, goes for counter. But if it had gone for Mirror Coat, I still wouldn't have taken damage, because Mirror Coat cannot affect me. Here we get Shadow Ball. This is a really strong physical attack in this generation. Alright, the repel wears off and we'll just use another.
How many repels do you have actually? Sorry, I was looking at myself.
For the cheap repels I have a fair few. I have like 6 more. For the better repels I have 40 or 50 of them. And here. So this is the outside area. In the outside area there's a further area up top that can be accessed, and the encounters inside and on the outside here or the outside here are all different. So I want to get an encounter on the outside bottom side, because here we have a chance to get Vulpix, which is a little fox. Wingull does not count as an encounter because we already have it. No duplicates.
Oh, ew.
Must be stinging in there. Okay, this is the thing. This is the first thing I have encountered I don't already have. Therefore we get to catch this. It's a little fire fox. Great Ball should catch. It's like 90%. So, Vulpix. Fox Pokemon.
Oh, that one's cute. I actually have a Funko Pop of that.
Yes, I know. It's half the reason I wanted to catch it. It's not just because I needed a fire type.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as this levels up or runs out of moves, I'll check it in the back. But we got our Mount Pyre encounter. That's the important stuff. Alright, strength, then Psychic actually does more than super effective Shockwave. Bite, Shockwave.
I gotta go do.
Alright, hopefully everything's okay there. And we talk to Artsy, and we learn that Team Magma and Team Aqua stole the orbs to control the massive legendaries. So the red team that follows the red legendary stole the blue orb, while the blue team with the blue legendary stole the red orb. I wonder if something is going to go wrong.
I'm back. I'll tell you what happened off screen.
Alright.
Oh, that looks so nice. I thought it was a pastel pink, but it wasn't.
It was just smoke.
My eyes had to adjust.
Now, earlier I mentioned how Sceptile has this move called Absorb. 20 power, and it heals you for half the damage it does. Now, if you choose to not evolve this at all, this is the third stage evolution, which means I got my starter, evolved it, and then evolved it again to get this. If you never evolve it until level 51, then you can get Giga Drain. But if you evolve it, you no longer can get the Giga Drain unless you talk to this girl and get the TM for it. But that means you have to spend the TM on that. However, this is basically the same move, Absorb and Giga Drain, but Giga Drain does 3 times the damage, which means it also heals you for more. So now Sceptile has a much better move to work with.
Tree! Do you have the chop thing activated?
Yes.
Or do you not have chop? Yay! You can open it. What the hell?
That's a soul rock.
Wait, I know the meme. What the hell is even that?
A rock Pokemon?
Oh, it's your, how do I word this? It's your bumpers that you just defeated.
No, inappropriate stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. And just earlier we were talking about how
Not
that
bomb
Pokemon
holes.
is like, I'm sorry.
Now here we can get a new encounter, hopefully it will be something decent. Sappet, we already have it, therefore it's excluded from the pool.
It's like it's raining.
Ooh, this might be bad. I need to kill the Zangoose before it critical hits me with quick attack.
What was that? What? Is that the evolution of the small snake?
No.
Oh, I like the colors.
That-
No, the snake that has the big, like, it's like a, it's not a
That
python,
is a
but it
Viper.
has-
It does not evolve to like into anything or from anything. It's like a standalone. But
Believe me,
it hits really hard. And in general, it's a good Pokemon. It's just very hard to use.
That eagle reminds me of the eagle.
Now I'm just looking for something we don't already have. This is the first thing I don't already have.
Is it the female type of that, or is it just that in general?
It's just that.
Oh,
Alright.
I like that.
Mawile. Let's go into
I
Gyarados.
wish I could pet it, but it would bite me. Oh,
Nice
the
beam. And for
bug-
Pelipper.
I would always think of that as a toilet. I'm not even joking. There's the lid, and there's the where you go. I just can't get it out of my
Okay,
mind.
watch
I
this.
know it's supposed to be a sequel.
Leiron is evolving into one of my favorite mons.
Oh, I need to know the launch. I really need.
Do you like this one?
It's okay. It looks like a rhinoceros.
Kinda. But just look at the defense stat. 151 defense. And it has a nature that lowers the defense, mind you. So the defense normally with a better nature would be like 170. For reference, my highest attacking stat on the team is 123 on this thing. And this thing hits like a monster truck. So yeah, this Aggron here can like tank physical hits very easily, but it has an awful defensive typing. So even with that really good defense stat, it still can take massive damage from ground moves or fighting moves. Still, I like it nonetheless. I'm just organizing the team to put Gyarados in front before we do the battle here. Double Intimidate.
I hope that's not what Spiral turns into after. Please. Please. Does the Spiral... Oh, Spiral. My bad.
Spin that does not evolve into anything.
Well, I guess that's... Why that bug... Why you always judging us? Why that bug always judging us? Is it a bug or what the heck is it? A birdie? Why is that so much judgment on you, huh? Do you think that you're gonna not get judged for your sins?
Who's going to judge me?
That birdie was judging so hard.
That thing can literally see the future at all times.
I remember that. I remember you telling me. That's the thing, Theo!
What
It
thing?
looks like that. The blue thing. It looks like that, but it has clouds underneath it.
No. We'll fast travel back here. And I have to go through that place a second time. And as we go through that place, I also want to take a stop at this place. So this is the Safari Zone. You pay 500 money and you can get encounters in the grass. Here we can get that thing that can see the future, we can get Dodrio, we can get Pikachu, we can get a bunch of things. Which bike do I have? Acro bike, okay. So we are going to go up and follow the acro bike a bit. Because here we can get some much better stuff if you have the bikes. I think it's this side that has Heracross. I want to try and get a hair across. A Rhyhorn could also work. Alright. Fumpy could also work. Oddys, we already have it, so it doesn't count. So in the Safari Zone, you basically get the option to throw ball, Pokeblock, but I don't have any, go near or run. Throwing a Pokeblock... Ooh, Fumpy, okay. So if I go near, it's easier to catch but more likely for it to run away. If I throw a Pokeblock, it's harder to catch but less likely to run away. If I run, the battle ends, and if I throw a ball, I'm going to go near. It's watching carefully. So now, it's a little bit easier to catch. I throw the ball.
Name it elephant. Please. Name it elephant.
Fine.
Yay! I wish we could put baby there, but baby elephant. It just looks like a cute little thing.
This is the thing that evolves into the thing that can see the future. I want to show you the other ones that you can find here. You can find the evolution of the weed one. You get 500 steps or 30 balls, whichever runs out faster. Right, come on, just give me the Heracross. I'm not allowed to catch anything else. Unless, of course, it's like a shiny. Okay, this. So, this is a bug fighting thing that hits like a track and a half.
You say crack and a half.
A track and a half.
Oh, it's not.
Now, oh, I'm out of steps. Oh well. Now, we have to make our way to the hideouts. Doesn't matter which order we do it in. But usually you will end up doing the magma hideout first, because the other hideout involves going to Slateport, and magma hideout just tends to be in a better position, let's just say. Also, this thing hits unbelievably hard as well. Now, that was me getting hit by a super effective move in the rain, and I still tanked the hit. Like, it can easily tank hits.
That's the Weedle. That's mine.
It's not a Weedle.
The Weedle.
Oh, yes.
No.
Come on, hit it. Right, I just need to land one hit, and it's dead. I'm pretty sure I fought that one. That should be all the trainers. I am just missing one item up here. Where is it? Is it on this side? No, it's on the other side. Okay, calcium, that raises special attack. Zinc goes... Let's give it to... Okay, Agron can't have it, so Gyarados it is. I hope so. Now, we are back in Lilkav. Here, I need to remember to switch the bikes, There's two bikes, the one that does tricks and the other that just rides a lot faster. Then, I do not want to use up any heals.
Whoa.
But I don't want to heal in the Poké Center. If I heal in the Poké Center, it becomes the teleport location. If I heal here, I'm pretty sure... Yes.
Isn't that the...
So, that Poké Center does not count as a teleport location, only the proper Poké Centers. I don't have a fly user. Oh, these guys that just rotate around, if you remember. So, I don't have a fly... Yes, these guys will show up in 3 places of the map.
Oh, I thought you meant like when you said that you can redo them.
Yes, you can. As long as you just follow them around the map, you can fight them over and over. And if you fight them a specific amount of times, because of a glitch, they will stop moving, and then you can just fight them over and over without needing to move an inch. Anyways, here we have the magma emblem. So if we go up here, talk to the lady, go up. Let's buy some cookies since we are here. Lava cookies will heal you from any status condition. And now, earthquake. Magma emblem opens the secret door to the hideout. Now, in the hideout we can get encounters. I'm going to have Gyarados in first. Graveler would be pretty much the best encounter, unless we get Torkoal. Okay, this is the even better encounter. So now, Great Ball. And we catch it. So that's a really strong fire type we just got. Really good stuff. And I would just go through the place. Honestly, I should just use a repel. I'll be using the smaller repels. And we have to go through like a mountain of fights. There's like 20 trainers in here that we have to beat up.
I really like that red.
This is Team Magma. Their goal is to expand the landmass. And I like the female outfit a lot, although the skirt is a little bit short. Now, the Team Magma wants to expand the landmass by destroying the oceans. The Team Aqua wants to expand the oceans by destroying the landmass. Meanwhile, they are both stupid. Because they make some major errors in their plans, let's just say. Like the fact they get the blue orb to control the red legendary and the red orb to control the blue legendary. As if that makes any sense. Like, just think about it. If you have a red legendary, would you pick the red orb or the blue orb to try and control it?
Red one?
Okay, well, they chose the blue one. And then they have the surprised Pikachu face meme when it doesn't work. If you know the meme.
They are really good. I don't really look at them.
Alright. Another repel. I want to burn through my cheap repels because I want to free up inventory space. If you remember, you can only carry so many items in this game, at any given moment, so there's no point in keeping the cheap repels on me when I have the better repels that last for like 4 times the duration. Repels make it so you don't get wild encounters every 5 steps.
Is that blood?
No, it's magma. I mean, it's literally Team Magma. So...
Yes! Like fire.
Okay, here for example. I try to pick this up and says my inventory is full. Here, PP max inventory is full. I can't pick it up. Alright, so I'm going to burn the repel, then use my last of the trash repels, and now I can pick it up. But I'm literally at the limit of what I can carry. So if we find another item I don't already have in my inventory, I won't be able to pick it up. Okay, rock tomb is a bit annoying. Nugget, can't pick it up. What can I do? Honestly, let's use the PP Max on Septile's Giga Drain, since it's a really good move that only has 5 uses. And now what's the super repels? Here I have 52 of them. Alright. Do we teach it Hydro Pump? 120 power but only 80 accuracy, so 1 out of 5 will miss. I don't think it's worth it.
No.
It's barely stronger than what I'm already using. My Tina also hit level 40 just in time, and now we have the admin to fight. Okay, what are you? Oh, it's holding the trash repel. Okay. So I need soda pop to heal up. Alright. Magma admin Tabitha. So he goes from a pretty cool looking dude to a pretty trashy design in the remakes. I'll show them later, because the remakes just ruined the look of the characters way too much. It made Maxi here look like a literal dork. Okay, here. He used the blue orb to control the red legendary. And then he's surprised it didn't work. And gets upset at you as if it's your fault. Anyways, Surf. Swagger doesn't really affect me because I have the yellow flute that immediately gets rid of confusion. And he heals up, which gives me another opening to surf. Scary Face is a bit annoying, but okay, literally killed himself there. Surf should one shot, maybe it's barely not. Crowbat, this one is usually tricky. Critical hit, that's a bit annoying, but we get the ice beam, then we go into the Agron, and Crowbat can't do poop against us, like confusing us and hoping we get hit in confusion is the worst it can do. And watch how much damage it does. Snap out of confusion, we miss, that's a bit unfortunate. And and that was basically the leader of the evil organization. Wait, is there an item? Nope. And then we can just exit. I have a ton of escape ropes, so let's use those. Then we head down, and I have to go to Slateport in order to unlock the ability to go in the hideout of the rival team, Team Aqua. Now here there's a mini game that you can play where you have to go through the bike road with as few collisions as possible. This was kinda bad. Number of collisions 4 times. Total time 12.58 seconds. Remarkable technique, but not perfect. And there is an entire category on Twitch where people try to beat that as fast as possible. Like, it's an actual streaming category where they try to beat it with perfect movement without crashing or anything. Anyways, so if we go over here, there's a news crew talking about the launch of a new submarine.
You're gonna do that thing where there's actually
No.
thing you can do.
So we heard some voices from inside the building, and Team Aqua stole the submarine. So now if we go to the other port town, so teleport, this is why I didn't heal anywhere, so I could teleport right back here since I don't have fly. Now we can access the Team Aqua hideout. But first I need to make some room in the inventory because I'm literally full, if you remember.
Yeah.
Alright. I think I'm good. And the Team Aqua hideout is over here. I need to use the repel though. I do not want to get an encounter accidentally in this patch of water, because there is a really strong Pokemon we can catch if we wait a little bit to get the better fishing rod. Can you guess what Pokemon it is? You don't really know many Pokemon. I just think it's a water type that looks like a starfish.
That one. I can imagine it in my mind.
Yes.
The starfish that's like orangish red. And
It's
like a
Staryu,
star.
the thing that evolves into a blue starfish.
Yes.
Now just making sure there's nothing on the sides that I'm forgetting about. Over here there's a max elixir. This base uses teleporting puzzles. And is there anything worth training? Not really. Alright, so here is a detour we can take to access the Master Ball. Pick a teleporter. This is a puzzle.
The middle one.
Nope.
Oh. The left one? Yay!
Obviously we have to go here. So then which one?
Oh, the left. The left one?
Which one?
The west.
Yep.
Yay! It's all left.
Now, here I'm going to save in case we kill the thing. So in this place we can get an electrode encounter. So we're going to Agron, and then I'll just use an Ultra Ball to avoid any accidents. That. It can literally blow itself up. Okay, so since we killed both, I reset because there's no more to catch. This has to be the encounter for the area. There's no other choice, so it has to be this. The problem is we have to to catch one without them killing themselves. Since they have issues, they love to blow themselves up. Now, if I get any lower, I'm risking a critical hit spark killing me. But we got it, and that's the encounter for this place. Then I need to heal up a bit, and back we go. I'll just fight everyone in single battles if I can.
I don't like Zubat.
Zubat is like annoyingly common, but it is a really good Pokemon for playthroughs. The problem is, sadly I haven't gotten one so far, and I need to find a single one of the evolved form, because there is this ultra strong thing we can get, but it's only a low percent chance to get it, right? And I can improve the chance of getting it if I simply get a Golbat, which is basically the evolved form of Zubat. Okay, Giga Drain. Just watch how much health I'm going to heal up here with a Giga Drain. And why I really wanted to learn this move. Almost fully healed up. Basically it heals you for half the damage you do, so if you do 100 damage, you heal up for 50. Mightyena, Golbat can't really do anything against Agron. Earlier we fought the boss of the other team that had the evolved form of this, right? And even the evolved form couldn't do anything. Alright. Now we need Super Pearl. And the path is not blocked anymore. So we can head to the next city that has the next badge. So let's get going. Now this is very important. Here there's an underwater bit of the area too. So if we get an encounter over the water, we cannot get an encounter under the water. And we really want to get the encounters under the water. So I must spam repels like my life depends on it until we get the badge. So when you see this, like darker water, you can go underneath, like you can dive in the water. And
What is that?
that is an anglerfish.
That
And-
is not. What? Really?
Yes, it evolves into a proper. It's basically a lantern fish slash anglerfish, just not the ugly kind.
I was gonna say yes, and it doesn't look like they are big.
Yeah,
Y'all ever
that
seen
thing
one
is one of the
before?
best water types you can get for playthroughs, and getting one goes a huge way against the league, because it has a great matchup against a lot of the things you encounter at the Pokemon League. So it is extremely important that we get to one, and you can only get it in two places. And those two places are the deep water part of Route 124, which is the one I'm on right now, and 126, which is basically the next one. So for now, we just really need to get the buds. That will then allow us to go under the water and get all the cool stuff. There's also a bunch of items hidden inside the water. For now, I'm just being thorough. This is Mosdeep City. This is the next city. I'm quickly going to heal up. This way I can now teleport to this place. And then we have this area up here. This is Route 125. We're only here to get some experience and check out the cave. Any encounter we find here is fine. There's nothing really good we can really catch here. Alright, so for this one, just stay in.
The tentacles!
Yes, the hentai.
See, you say you don't rip your stuff and then I talk about a
No, hentai just means soldier.
Oh yeah, you said I think it's used in Japanese language.
Hentai literally means soldier. It means military formation, and of course it means the same as tsukebe, but
What?
pervert in Japanese. The actual word is tsukebe. Educating you. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have literally everything you can catch here. Love this. The most useless thing.
Oh.
Alright, I have to double target the Machamp here because Machamp is ultra tanky, and a single revenge would just destroy the Mightyena. And for Zato we can just hit super effectively. The next gym in the town we are in is the Psychic Gym, so that's where you'll see Zato, the thing that can see the future, and you'll also see that thing that looks like the sun, or the one that looks like the moon. I remember those.
Oh, that.
Anyways, here there's a little cave. So this will either have the tide elevator or down. Here it's down. It changes every 6 hours real time. So like real world, not in game hours. When the tide is down, you can access the basement, and in the basement you can find ice types. And that's what we are here for. I want to go to the basement because that's where all the good encounters are. Also, we can pick up this thing. This regenerates every few hours. It's just salt. And when the tide is up, we instead can get cells, those blue things. If you get 4 salts and 4 cells, you get a cell bell by the old man at the entrance, and you can just do it twice a day essentially.
How many steps can you do with a super repel?
200. Okay, salt. And this is the basement. Now in the basement we can get some cool stuff besides
It's
just
ice.
yes, it's a sliding puzzle, my favorite. So here we can find ice types. We can also find golbats and spheals. So pretty much everything good can just be found here. Whereas if I get an encounter up top, I might not get guaranteed good stuff. Here I'm pretty much guaranteed to get good stuff. Okay, Ice Ball can be a bit deadly, so let's go into Agron. And here, Spheal, Clap Pokemon. It loves to clap a certain something.
See? They let you like, what? Why you put restriction on me? And you say that.
Now, we pick up the last 2 salts from here, and then we exit. Escape rope, and we are out. Then teleport, and we're back in town, and we can take on the gym. There's also Scott here, looking cool with his sunglasses as always. If we go over here, we can talk to the fisherman to get the best rod in the game, the super rod. This gets you all the good and the really good encounters. And here, remember the guy earlier, how he sent his Wingull to his girlfriend? My little sister exchanges mail with her boyfriend in Fortree. Her boyfriend. She looks like she's 10 and her boyfriend looks about as old as her dad. So what's going on? No, literally. And I was just checking for items. This is basically the space station, also known as the dildo station. Oh. Look at the shape. Anyways, this is Steven, the former champion of the Pokemon League, and he's the one you have to beat to win the challenge. The challenge ends when you beat him. Now, in this place, if we go to the Pokemart, we can buy something really cool, which is the netballs. Netballs make it 4 times easier to catch water and bug types. So they are just really good balls. And now that I have the super rod, I can get my encounter for this place, which hopefully will be a Wailord, but I don't mind a Wailmer either. Wailord is like 5% chance. Wailmer is like 6% chance. And we get a Sharpedo instead. This is the evolution of that piranha thing from earlier.
Oh, that's cool. That actually looks like a shark. Wait, you didn't get it?
I got a critical hit. Critical hit
Oh,
does double the damage. So now I have to find another one, but that is a really rare one. So we'll be fishing for days. Unless I get ultra lucky. I got ultra lucky. Alright. And now we have netballs, which make it 4 times easier to catch fish. Basically, if it's a fish or a bug, it is 4 times easier. Then we heal up. Quickly, I want to see the things we've caught so far, because I haven't really gotten to check them. Rust nature is actually really good for this in this generation because it raises special attack. Quirky is fine enough. Calm nature is literally awful for this because this is a special attacker, and calm nature lowers special attack. Kecleon is bold, so not the best. Calm nature for Fumpy, on the other hand, is actually pretty good because it's a physical attacker and it definitely lacks the extra special defense. Torkoal is hasty nature, one of the slowest things in the entire game. Has a plus speed nature. Why? Anyways, Electrode, docile nature, that's actually pretty good. Then Spheal, lonely nature, that lowers defense, raises attack. Yeah, it's so and so. Then Sarpedo has hardy nature. That's actually a fine nature. The Sarpedo is the evolution of this thing. So it goes from a piranha to a shark.
You gotta get that shark fear. You gotta get it.
Now, this is a gym that specializes in double battles. And it's a psychic type gym on top. So bite there, bite there. And you basically have rotating puzzles, like rotating floor puzzles, where you step on the buttons to rotate. Okay, read its name and then read the name backwards. Did you catch that?
It's the same spelled both backwards and frontwards.
Get it? Because it has a head as a tail. So
also, it's okay if I like kind of interrupt you. I am just excited
yes, it's fine.
about the game, and when I see something.
It's fine. Basically, the joke, the thing is, this thing has a head, a second head as its tail. So it basically is a thing that has two sides, a front and a back, with a head on each side. So no matter how you read the name, it reads the same, because no matter which side you look at it, it's the same. Get it? It's a palindrome. Alright, I have to double target the Wobbuffet, or I can just hit the Wobbuffet with the Mightyena exclusively.
Did you know Wobbuffet is, well, any Pokemon person would know this, that's ever watched Pokemon or the show. Wobbuffet is Team Rocket's Pokemon sometimes.
Yes, not sometimes. I could have given Mightyena Taunt. I don't know. Should I?
What?
Mightyena tried to learn a move called Taunt. It prevents the opponent from using status moves. I don't think it's going to be that useful, though. I would rather have Sand Attack because there's more uses for it. Plus soon I'll need to lose Sand Attack anyways to give it Rock Smash, because the Linoon is not going to be on the team forever. Alright, I think this is the last trainer, and I've just barely leveled up enough to where I can be exactly the same level as the leaders. If I remember correctly, they are either 41 or 42. So I have 42, 42, 42, 43, and 39. What? I just said... I literally just said it.
45.
No.
45.
I said it's either 41 or 42.
Can you go higher than leaders?
Yes, but normally in this challenge runs, you try not to over level.
Do you have to not make them look at you or make them look at you?
No, I have to rotate them in a way that I can pass through them.
Oh.
Get it? So the path
Really nice
isn't blocked. Now, the leaders will start with Clay Doll, and the thing, the Zatu. Clay Doll is basically a ground psychic, and Zatu is a flying psychic. It's that thing that can see the future. Sceptile can deal with a Clay Doll. I think I go Gyarados second, because Surf is going to do a ton of damage, and so will Ice Beam, and the Intimidate is going to help. Alright, Leaf Blade should do a lot, and then Surf to guarantee the kill. Critical hit, that's great. Now, in this generation, when something dies in a double battle, the next thing comes out immediately, not at the end of the turn. So watch this. They are going to bring in the next Pokemon, and it's going to literally take damage immediately after. But this was so freaking abusable that they changed how the mechanic worked, starting from the next game. Again, because it was so ultra abusable. Alright, Psychic did a lot, so I'm going to go into Aggron. We only have the Zato to worry about. It has buffed itself up, so it's going to take less damage, but Dragon Rage here does guaranteed 40 damage exactly, and it should have just under 40 health.
Oh.
So we made it through the buds. That could have gone badly though if it had critical hit me with the Psychic. Now, if we go over here, we see Team Magma plotting something. So let's go chase after them. For this bit, let's use the Alakazam. We are about to enter the biggest run killer. There's a double battle here that we'll have to do. That is the most likely place for half your team to die, because it's a battle where you only get to use 3 of your 6 Pokemon, and then Steven, like an NPC, will use another 3. So you have to deal with the allies of full AI. Pretty much. Let's go into my team.
What?
I said let's go into my team.
Oh, I thought you said if there's something wrong. If there's
No.
something wrong.
Another Mightyna.
Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just really sleepy.
Welcome to the
Yes.
club. Alright, he kills himself, and now we have 3 battles back to back. But it's against wimps, so should be fine. Alright. Yes. I call it Mightyna because it doesn't have an H. Get it? So it's not hyena, it's mighty Ina.
Mighty Ina.
And last of the 3 trainers. Let's go into Gyarados. Ancient Power does pretty much nothing. Alright. So here we'll have to fight using only 3 of our Pokemon plus an NPC with us, Steven here. They just punch him out of the way. Alright, so here I have to choose 3 Pokemon to bring with me. But here's the thing.
Bring the ferret.
No, I have to be very careful because anything that dies here counts as dead. Remember? And I can... Yes, that's part of the challenge. Anything that faints counts as dead. I can only bring it back if I have revives remaining. So I'm going to start with Gyarados because it has the best matchup. Aggron, here, like the NPC you fight with, also will have an Aggron. And Aggron has a great matchup against them. And last I'll bring the Alakazam. Now what's here? If you see, I only get to use 3 and the NPC gets to use 3. Now, this is his team, my allies. Metang, it's not fully evolved. This evolves into Metagross, which is one of the strongest Pokemon in the older games. Skarmory, the metal bird. And then Aggron, he also has one. He has a brave nature one, so it's minus speed plus attack, but let's compare the stats to mine. So I have 105 attack. He has 157, 52 higher attack. He has like plus 20 defense, a tiny bit extra HP, like plus 26 special attack, but then his is a lot slower because mine is a plus speed nature. But yeah, anyways, the important thing to do here is get rid of the Camerupt. Camerupt has a move called Amnesia that will make it take half damage from Surf every time it uses it. So we need to get rid of it as quickly as possible, because if it sets up, it's next to unkillable. Now another Surf. Then Yellow Flute cures us of our confusion. Got confused again. Yellow Flute again to heal the confusion. And now it's a 2 versus 1 battle. Alright, that's down. Here I have to switch out or heal. I will choose to heal. So Soda Pop. And it went for Amnesia, but it got poisoned in the process. Yellow Flute to get rid of the confusion, because if I get hit in confusion, I will nearly one-shot myself. Surf just kills it. Then Ice Beam on this thing should just get a kill eventually. Alright, so we are through the hardest battle in the normal story. And we made it through with just the Gyarados, so that's really good stuff right there. Because that can easily go badly. When I was doing this challenge with the extreme rules back in the day, 3 attempts died here. So I got through the entire game up until this point only to fail the challenge at this part and have to start over. And that is... you can look at the time. How far in the run. Anyways, so now we get the ability to dive, which I will give to the Gyarados for now. Or actually no. I'm going to give Rock Smash to the Mightyena over Sand Attack. No, over Howl. Then I need to give Cut to something, unless it already has it. The point is that I'm trying to remove Linoone from the team right now, and I need to think of what to give Cat to. But I'm pretty sure there's not a single location left where I need to use Cat for now. So I can just wait to teach it. Like, I can just play the rest of the game without Cat. I can, but I need to take the Linoone off the team and put something that can use the move Dive.
Okay. He is a master at this game. I'm not even gonna fact check it. You don't need to fact check it. Like,
let's give it Rock Smash 2.
It's crazy.
Can it get Cut? No, obviously. Can it get Strength? It can. But no, I'll wait for Waterfall. Alright, now, moment of truth. We're going to go to the underwater areas, so I can show you how it is. So, first one is here. Usually when it has a dark patch, there's an item there. And I should register the item finder, because not every dark patch will be an item. Most of the items here can just be sold for money.
Money.
Now here, you see how there's some grass underwater? That's where you get the underwater encounters. I'll show you in a moment.
I didn't see.
A yellow shard that trades for a thunderstone. In here. So, if I use a level 35, I can guarantee that we get a Clamperl and a Relicanth. If I don't, we guarantee that we get a Clamperl and probably a Chinchou. So let's see which encounter we're going to get. Sceptile goes first. Okay, Clamperl, that was pretty much guaranteed, because of how unbelievably common this thing is. Netball. So that's our encounter for this route. So now we can go back to using repels. and we are back in Lily Cave because now that we have the super rod, we can actually get the encounter for Lily Cave, which will be something you probably know.
Lily pad. What?
Oh, it's Welmer.
The scary Welmer.
I was hoping instead of this
Don't you need that though?
to get Staryu. I don't need this. It's still a good one. It's a great HM slave, probably the best in the game. Ooh, bug is full.
Bag is hot.
Bug is full.
Oh.
I'll just toss this.
Couldn't you use a nugget?
You cannot use nuggets, you can only sell them.
The underwater looks nice. It's all purple.
Yes, well, not much sunlight comes up. Now I'm going to go to the department store and just sell a bunch of things that I don't need. Pearl sells for money. Nugget sells for money. Big pearl sells for money. It's very easy to find money items underwater, but once you find them, they don't respawn or anything. So you do need to keep that in mind. As in, you can make an easy 50 to 100,000 from the underwater items, but then you cannot get more money from it. Granted, there's way better ways to farm money in the game, like fighting the TV people over and over. Now we follow the path, come up, and over here is a little blue shard that trades for a water stone. Also, the underwater encounters that you can find have a very small percent chance of holding shard items, and the shards again trade for evolutionary stones. So for example, the blue shard will give you a water stone, the yellow shard will give you a thunderstone, and so on. So if you ever run out of stones, you can always get more. However, it's just annoying because of how slow it is to get those in that way. There's a much better way to get multiple of those items, as long as you can get to the post game, because in the post game there is a kinda unintentional glitch you can do where you can clone things. Basically, you can take any Pokemon with its held item and make a copy of it.
So are you just going through every single one of these sinkholes?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm just grabbing all the optional items while explaining the underwater stuff. Did I go this way? Yes. Okay, there should be one more.
What does soda pop do? I've been seeing that in there.
It heals for 60 health. It's like a way cheaper super potion.
Oh.
Alright, we go up, and this is the last item, green shard. And the thing is, soda pops you can just buy at a store for dirt cheap, Like with the same money you'd buy one super potion, you can buy like 2.5 soda pops.
Damn, that's
But the soda pops,
2.5.
yes, soda pops
Oh,
heal
yeah.
more.
Oh,
So a soda pop heals 60 instead of 50.
they're good.
So it's better for your money. Alright. And let's see. I think we are ready to head out. But we have a lot. So on the map, you can see how much water there is in this part of the game, right? There's a lot of water. All the blue here to explore. So I think I'm going to end it here. A 3-hour mark, good enough.
That's good.
And next time I'll do Sutopolis, the Rayquaza stuff, and the Pokemon League.
What did we do again? What was that?
Next time I'll do Sutopolis, which is the last buds, and the Pokemon League.
Wait, can we go to Pokemon? Can we go to Pokemon?
These are the things I've seen or caught. So this was my starter, evolves into this,
Whoa.
then into this.
Then evolves into that.
Then the
Oh,
fire
how tall
starter.
is it? I wish they would tell us how tall it is.
It is
Well, you're going too fast.
5'7", and size comparison versus you.
That looks a lot taller than 5'7". So how tall are we then? Like 3 feet?
We're a 10-year-old.
That's... Oh.
Here, this is 2'11", for example. It's a bit shorter than us. My Tina is a bit shorter than us.
The fairy.
Linoon is ultra small. This is the height,
That's cute.
but
It looks like chocolate and vanilla. Ice cream.
because then the sprite is tilted, it looks like it's taller because of the tail, but it's not. I have the thing that evolves into the Mexican. The Pelper.
Ooh.
Bit too big for a toilet.
We both would fall in.
The Alakazam should be pretty much our height.
It looks nice. Oh, that pink one. There's a pink. Oh,
Gyarados is a little bit big.
You just see my face when I did that. I would be like, what?
This one, Whismur. This thing loves to scream, turns into this that even screams more, and then there's one that is even louder.
The
Leiron
little baby
and
version of
Agron.
that looks cute. Oh, dang, you built in size. Yes, that plays like a 2.8.
It's 1 foot 4 inches.
Oh, I could just pick it up.
And this is 6'11", almost 7 feet.
6'11". Humongous. That's the one I don't want.
This is 2
That
feet.
one I like. You said it would paralyze me though if I
Yes.
touched this.
This thing that just loves to blow up.
You're gonna be...
The Sark is almost 6 feet.
Oh, I'm surprised it doesn't fit by us. Darn.
Piranha. At that size it would easily eat your hand off. This is 6 feet tall. Actually 6.5.
If I saw that in a Pokemon game, in real life, if I saw that in real life, I'd be scared out of my pants. I would do pee in my pants.
Torkoal. Let's
Looks like
see.
Red
Let me show you the Spinda. 3 feet?
Spindle. That's cute. It's like a baby. I like how I call things a baby and they're like an adult. Oh, Pikachu!
Yes.
I like Spindle. Spindle is one of my favorites.
Now, let me show you a
What's
little
that
bit
green
something.
I would love. No. I
Okay.
really like to have a Spindle plush.
Because you don't understand the size of something.
What do you mean?
Uh,
Don't tell me. No, not the whale. Not the whale. I don't know. I'm visibly terrified of the whale.
Okay, I'm only doing this for the end of the stream, okay? Okay, level 40 and evolves. It becomes into Whale Lord. The balloon whale. How tall do you think it will be?
Oh, 15 feet high.
Okay, so this is 6 feet. Okay.
20 feet? 20 feet? What?
47 feet.
How are you carrying that in a Pokeball? What?
And this thing weighs only a tiny bit.
800?
Not even 1,000 pounds, because
I thought that
it's a
was
balloon whale.
0.4 pounds.
It's a balloon whale.
Why does it turn so cute? Why is it like when it's small, it's terrifying?
It's the
and when
biggest
it's adult, it's cute.
Pokemon out of them all in the older games.
That's
And
so
mind you,
cute.
that's the height, not the length. It's how tall it is, not how long
How do you
it is.
fit that in a Pokeball? How do you fit that?
Magic. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll end it here. We'll see you all next time, just to finish the run. I don't know if we'll get to do the stream together or if I'll have to do it while she's getting some rest. But
I'll see. Wait. Have a good night, day, or
whatever, yes.
whatever. Yee!
I'll probably try to stream again around Thursday. For now, that's all from me. And for those on the YouTube side, just like, follow, you know the drill. Just to help with the
You know the
algorithm.
drill.
Yeah, because I know that anyone that watches YouTube is sick and tired of hearing that. It's why I normally don't do it, but YouTube loves to bury videos. Anyways,